I've been trying to get back on the show ever since.
You were just too nervous.
I was too nervous, and yeah, so...
You've had 15 or 20 years to get the nerves out.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah, I know a lot more than I did back then, so...
You did the right thing. You saved your eligibility. Ray Lalonde is a scenic artist from Toronto, Canada. You told us recently about a mural you once painted for your daughter's school play. That ties into one of your most treasured possessions, right?
Yeah, I have a huge handmade card from all the children who were in the play, and they signed their names as themselves and their characters. It was like Tommy, the Mad Hatter. Thank you, and it was just lovely. Speaking of gratitude, I wanted to say something while I'm up here, still up here, to the contestant crew here who've been the nicest, most patient, kindest people in the world, and just made this experience a joy.
That's fantastic. We want everyone to have a good time on Jeopardy. I'm glad it's working. Apparently, if you win 8 times, you have a really good time, Maggie. Good to know. You have control of the board right now, Scott. Where would you like to go?
Let's go economy for 8.
This airline can take you first class from New York to London for about $6,500. A trip on the same brand, Galactic, is more. Scott.
What is Virgin?
Yes, Virgin Atlantic.
Economy for 1,000.
In 2008, this alphanumeric Cunard ship set out with its last passengers, with some berths going for more than $40,000. Maggie.
What is Queen Mary 2?
No. Scott.
What is the QE2?
Elizabeth, yes, that's correct.
Economy for 4.
A train still runs under the name Venice Simplon This, but Istanbul to Paris costs $20,000 for a twin cabin? That's murder. Maggie.
What is the Orient Express?
Yes.
World of Beer is 400.
Sing beer from Thailand uses a mystical one of these beasts on its label. Maggie.
What's a tiger?
No. Ray.
What is a dragon?
Also incorrect. Scott? Let's give it a try.
Is it Yeti?
No, I'm sorry. I'd like to drink Yeti beer. No harm, no foul. It's actually a lion. Maggie?
Okay. Historical figures, 400.
2008. Him as slain San Franciscan leader Harvey Milk. Scott.
Who is Penn?
That's right, Sean Penn.
Historical for 2.
2018. Felicity Jones as this groundbreaking attorney in On the Basis of Sex. Maggie.
Who is Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
That's right.
Espionage glossary, 800.
Also a word for 0. It's a method spies use to disguise messages by shuffling letters around. Scott.
What is cipher?
Yes.
Espionage for 6.
This mortal term refers to the prearranged location spies use to relay information without meeting. Maggie.
What's a dead drop?
That's it.
Espionage, 1000.
The use of sexual wiles in espionage is called this, which sounds like it would work against Winnie the Pooh. Ray.
What is a honey trap?
That's it.
Espionage glossary for 400, please.
As you might expect, that's the Daily Double. Not a lot of places left for it to be. You're in 3rd place, Ray.
It seems like the time for a true daily double.
All right. If correct, you will still be in 3rd place, but a lot closer. Here's your clue. John le Carré popularized this word. In a 1974 novel, he defined it as an agent so-called because he burrows deep.
What is a mole?
Yes, you double up to $3,600. 5 clues remain.
Glossary for 200, please.
003, here's your this, a compilation of documents about your next target. The Steele one was in the news in 2017. Ray.
Was it dossier?
Yes.
Rhyming responses for 200, please.
A bird that can talk, and a unit of gold fineness. Scott?
What is a parrot and a carrot?
That's right.
Fiction for 2.
Written under the V.C. Andrews name, recent prequels to her best-selling series include Beneath the This and Out of the This. Maggie.
What is Flowers in the Attic?
No. Ray.
What is attic?
Yes, Beneath the Attic. Select again, Ray.
World of Beers 200.
Refreshing like a milkshake, this Irish beer nicknamed the Black Stuff is known for its unique texture. Maggie.
What is Guinness?
That's right. And the final clue, an economy of movement. The Smithsonian exhibited a ticket costing a pricey 1,000 Reichsmarks for the 1937 last flight of this transport. Ray.
What is the Hindenburg?
That's correct. You would have been paying too much at any price. You are in 2nd place now with $4,200, which means Maggie will select first when we come back with Double Jeopardy. We'll see you after the break.
You, be the judge. Nutrisystem has answered the bell with menu items that are new for 2023, including hearty inspirations meals to control hunger for up to 5 hours.
I jumped right in and lost 127 pounds. The skillet meals are amazing.
And we're bringing the taste of your favorite restaurant meals right to your home.
I lost 40 pounds, 67 pounds.
55 pounds with Nutrisystem. Act now. Go online or call to get 50% off and start losing weight today.
The countdown to savings is happening now at Ashley. Hurry into your local Ashley store or visit ashley.com to ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. Plus, get 5 years special financing, no minimum purchase required. Only at Ashley.
When you can barely smell your plug-in, what are your guests smelling? Try Febreze Fade to 5 Plug. It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first day fresh for 50 days.
Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR, plus no payments for 90 days, or up to $12.50 in savings on select models. See your Utah Hyundai dealer.
Norman, bad news. I never graduated from med school.
What?
But the good news is, it's the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale. Now hurry, and you can get Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month. Plus, when you add Xfinity Mobile, you get the best price for 2 lines of unlimited.
I gotta get this deal.
And for a limited time, get $500 back. I don't want to miss that.
That's amazing, Doc.
Drop everything. Get to the Xfinity Hello 2023 sale. Click, call, or visit a store today.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $2,500 in total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. And get 2 season passes to Solitude Mountain Resort when you purchase or lease any new or used Chevy.
Hi, welcome to Toyotathon.
Now the holidays are over, I'm focused on getting into great shape and getting a great Toyota.
We've got exciting models to choose from, like Camry, RAV4, Corolla, and more.
Maybe I'll just stick with the RAV4.
Excellent choice.
It's my active lifestyle.
Cheat day?
Right now, get up to 3.49% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 RAV4 or a new 2023 Highlander. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care.
Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places. Become part of a family that celebrates the holidays a little differently. Jeep, there's only one.
During the Jeep Big Finish event, well-qualified returning FCA lessees can lease the 2023 Grand Cherokee or Grand Cherokee L for $279 a month, or financing it no monthly payments for 90 days.
A lot of the health issues that I've been dealing with all stemmed from the problems that were in my mouth.
At Stubbs Dental, all-on-4 dental implants can change lives in one day.
It was quick, it was simple, and the all-on-4 process seemed to be the right choice for me.
It's not only life-changing, it can help with many health issues.
My husband had been a pro golfer, and due to his health, he had to step away, and now he's able to be back at it.
My energy's back.
Our ability as a family to get out and do things and be active.
I have a better quality of life now, and I owe that to Stubbs.
Stubbs Dental in Murray, Lehigh, Bountiful, and Layton.
Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR, plus no payments for 90 days, or up to $12.50 in savings on select models. See your Utah Hyundai dealer.
Promotional consideration provided by
Prevagen. You might take something for your heart, but do you take something for your brain? In clinical trials, Prevagen improves short-term memory. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
Tired of sciatic nerve pain radiating down your leg and lower back? Get relief, finally, with MagnaLife Leg and Back Pain Relief, and get living.
Available at your local retailer.
The champ is in second place as we head into the second round. Maggie will select first from these categories. We start with flyover countries, then synonyms. Next up, science, album covers, the Civil War, and finally, tea time. That's the first letter of each correct response. Maggie?
Civil War for 1200.
The answer there. Look, it's a daily double.
Right.
Now you're nervous. You could move into the lead, Maggie.
2200, please.
All right, you'll be tied for the lead if correct. Here's your clue. Arthur MacArthur from Milwaukee won the Medal of Honor for a charge at Missionary Ridge, shouting this, now a fight song title.
What is... I can't think of it.
Oh, it's a shame. He was from Milwaukee. He shouted, "On Wisconsin." You just lose $2,200. Lots of game left.
I'll take science for 1,200.
This region of the inner Earth is prone to hotspots. Volcanoes can form above them. Ray?
With the mantle?
That's right.
Science for 1,600, please.
It's the process by which an atomic nucleus splits into two smaller nuclei, or how certain single-celled organisms reproduce. Ray?
What is fission?
That's it.
Science 2,000, please.
The answer there, the other daily double. And you just moved into the lead.
Let's bet 4,000, please.
Your clue in science. Neptune's moon Triton is the only big moon in our solar system that orbits in this 10-letter way, meaning backwards.
What is retrograde?
Yes, you have $11,000.
Science for 800, please.
The epicanthus is a fold of skin at the inner corner of this part of the human body. Ray.
What is the eye?
Right.
Science for 400, please.
This sweet plant secretion that's full of sucrose, fructose, and glucose serves to attract pollinators like birds and bees. Ray?
What is nectar?
That's right.
Album covers for 1,200, please.
Alberto Vargas painted model Candy Moore posing on a Ferrari for this band's Candy-O. Ray?
With the cars.
Right.
Album covers 1,600, please.
Patti Smith's photo on the cover of her Horses album was taken by this soulmate and photographer who died of AIDS at 42. Maggie.
Who's Maplethorpe?
Yes.
Flyover countries, 400.
So sit back and relax as we leave Tunisia and head east along the Mediterranean coast over this country on our way to Egypt. Scott.
What is Libya?
Yes.
Flyover 8.
Back to Pilot Ken. We've got the wind behind us as we cruise east out of Bosnia and Herzegovina to fly over this country on Romania's western border. Ray.
What is Kosovo?
No. Maggie or Scott? Close but no cigar. It's Serbia. Scott?
Synonyms 12.
This synonym for oceanic can also be a member of the armed forces. Ray.
What is marine?
That's right.
Tea time for 1,200, please.
This Copenhagen amusement park's famous bubble fountain is said to have been co-designed by Niels Bohr. Ray.
What is Tivoli?
Yes.
Tea time 1,600, please.
Beverage is the fitting last name of the guy behind this brand of vodka distilled in Austin, Texas. Ray.
What is Tito's?
That's the vodka.
Tea time 2,000, please.
Survived by its gardens, this palace next to the Louvre was originally commissioned by Catherine de' Medici. Maggie.
What is Tuileries?
Good for 2,000, yes.
Tea time, 800.
Here's the logo of this brand, known for its waterproof boots. Maggie.
What is Timberland?
You're right.
Tea time, 400.
The name of this bluish-green gem reflects the country it was mistakenly thought to come from. Ray.
What is turquoise?
Yes, from Turkey.
Album covers 2,000, please.
Actress Kate Murtaugh, who appeared as a waitress on their 1979 Breakfast in America album, died in 2017 at age 96. Ray.
What is Supertramp?
Yes.
Album covers 800, please.
The cover of Green Day's American Idiot shows a bloody hand holding a heart-shaped one of these. Stand back. Ray.
What is a grenade?
Right.
Album covers 400, please.
Springsteen said of this cover, a lot of photos were taken, but in the end, his behind looked better than his face. Ray.
What is Born in the USA?
That's right.
Synonyms 2,000, please.
This 6-letter synonym for whirlpool comes from Latin for whirlpool. That's a vortex. Ray, back to you.
Synonyms 1,600, please.
A stain on one's character can be this, also beginning with ST. Scott.
What's a stigma?
Yes.
Synonyms 8.
It can be an angry look or a harsh light. Scott.
What's a glare?
Correct.
Civil War 16.
In 1863, Congress passed the first act implementing this in the U.S., leading to riots in New York City and elsewhere. Ray.
What is conscription?
The draft, you got it.
Civil War for 2,000, please.
Resulting in almost 24,000 casualties, this 1862 battle in Tennessee has a name from Hebrew that is often translated as peaceful one. Scott.
What's Shiloh?
You add 2,000. Well done.
Civil War 800.
Abner Doubleday, purported inventor of baseball, ordered the firing of the first defensive shots of the war at this location. Ray.
What is Fort Sumter?
Yes.
Civil War 400, please.
Confederate General Thomas Jackson gained this nickname at the First Battle of Bull Run in 1861. Ray.
What is Stonewall?
Yes.
Synonyms 400, please.
This book part is a synonym for backbone. Maggie.
What is spine?
That's right.
1200.
We're next in line for departure. We'll head south out of Ecuador into this nation and finally touch down in Chile. Maggie.
What is Argentina?
No. Ray.
What is Peru?
You got it.
Flyover country 16?
We hope you enjoyed your time in Iraq. Now take in the Persian Gulf on our left as we cross this small emirate and land in Saudi Arabia. Scott.
What is the UAE?
No. Maggie.
What is Dubai?
Also incorrect. Ray.
What is Kuwait?
That's the emirate.
Number 2000, please.
Here's the final clue. Skies are clear as we fly west out of Panama and into this country's airspace. We'll ease north and have you in Nicaragua in no time. Ray.
What is Costa Rica?
That's correct, taking you to $27,800. You did very well towards the end of the round. Your lead is a lot safer as we head into Final Jeopardy with this category. Children's books. While they make their wagers, you'll take a look at this, and then we'll come right back.
Time is running out to give a year-end gift like no other. A gift that can help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital save lives.
I didn't know a lot about brain tumors, and what I had heard wasn't good. If we didn't come to St. Jude, I really feel that Felicity wouldn't be with us.
Every gift counts, and whatever you can give will make a difference. Please don't wait. Make your donation now to help St. Jude save lives.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And by switching, you could even save $652. Thank you, Liberty Mutual. Now, contestants ready? Go!
Why?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Looking to add more Jeopardy to your life? The official Jeopardy store has got you covered. Shop from a wide variety of the latest styles, home decor items, and even Jeopardy-themed games for your next game night. Get your Jeopardy on at thejeopardystore.com. Shop now.
It's the Planet Fitness You Can Still Join a Gym in 2022 sale. Join the clean and spacious Planet Fitness today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime and pay nothing until January 17th. Hurry, deal ends Friday, December 30th.
With Smith's Delivery, it's easy to get your special holiday foods brought right to your door. And that's music to your ears. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Just announced in time for the holiday. Get 1.9% APR for 5
Coffee,
years on all
copycat,
2022
and
Sierra Light Duty
goodbye.
models. Visit your local dealer today.
Skin feeling dry? Swipe it away. New all-in-one Garnier Micellar Water with hyaluronic acid. Micelles work like a magnet to cleanse, remove makeup, and replump with hydration. New Micellar Cleansing Water with hyaluronic acid by Garnier, naturally.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheese so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99. I be like,
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people with holiday spirit are switching to Ram. And more people with not so much. More people who love the cold. More people who don't. And more people covered in tree sap are switching to Ram.
During the Ram Big Finish event, get $8,050 in total values, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 models in dealer stock.
9.
Keep your holidays in sync with free pickup on all your fresh favorites from Smith's. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
everyone.
It's the Planet Fitness You Can Still Join a Gym in 2022 sale. Join a clean and spacious Planet Fitness today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime and pay nothing until January 17th. Hurry, deal ends Friday, December 30th.
Crisis in the Classroom.
Watch Crisis in the Classroom only on Tube.
The wagers are in, and the final Jeopardy category is children's books. Here's the clue. Its title character is told, by the time you were real, most of your hair has been loved off, your eyes drop out, and you get shabby. 30 seconds. Good luck. Maggie Frank Chu in the middle. Played a good game, but hit a tough daily double. Had $3,600. Did she know final? What is the Velveteen Rabbit? Yes, Marjorie Williams' classic book turned 100 this year. So you're going to add to that. Ooh, you're almost going to double it. You have $7,199. Scott Handelman in second place with $9,200. Did he remember his The Velveteen Rabbit? Yes, he did. The wager, $19.99. You now have $11,199 in second place. Ray Lalonde, another big lead today, $27,800. Did he read The Velveteen Rabbit as a young Canadian boy? Apparently he did. What was the wager? $8,000. Pretty big payday today, $35,800. And now a 9-day total of $255,100. He just keeps going, and he'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
Champion Ray Lalonde faces Chicago's own Clark Hunt. And from Troy, Michigan, Jamie Fletcher.
Streaming and on the KUTV app. This is KUTV 2 News at 7.
Happening right now, the search continues for a teen boy who Layton police say was kidnapped by a 25-year-old man. Thanks for joining us for 2 News at 7. I'm Jamie McGriff. The Amber Alert issued just before 4 this afternoon says the teen's life is in danger. And this is who police are looking for, 13-year-old Evan McConney. And police say that they believe that the suspect is 25-year-old Hunter Fox, though they don't know if that's his real name. The boy's parents called police around 9 this morning saying that their son was gone. And it was not the first time parents called police worried about the man. They called a few weeks ago concerned about communications between the two. Police took the boy's phone and have been going through it trying to identify the suspect. Police say that they believe the two left in a car and could be headed to Arizona or Texas, but they could still be in the area, so they're asking for the public's help. As soon as this Amber Alert was issued, we sent this 2 News push alert. You can download our 2 News app as we continue to follow this breaking story tonight, and we'll send updates as soon as we get them. And now switching to the weather, a rainy and snowy day for much of Utah. Chief Meteorologist Sterling Polson has our first alert forecast.
Yeah, Jamie, it's actually still fairly mild here along the Wasatch Front. Our normal high is 37. We're sitting at 45 degrees right now. South winds at 26 miles an hour, gusting to 40 miles an hour. The humidity's high at 71%. The rain has stopped temporarily here in the Salt Lake area, but we still have some showers moving through the area. We're going to continue to monitor those over the next 24 to 36 hours. We've got plenty of moisture headed this way. We've got lots of rain in the valleys and snow in the mountains until about 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, when we could see some of this rain that we've been seeing turning to snow showers here along the Wasatch Front. We'll show you that in the full first alert forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Sterling. And as the winter weather moves in this week, don't forget that you can track the changing conditions with our 2 News weather app. You can get updated forecasts and live radar right on your phone. The app is free to download.
And now to the latest information on a deadly crash near Strawberry Reservoir. We're learning new information about the driver killed in a two-vehicle crash on Highway 40. UHP says a 20-year-old woman from Vernal died, and they say that she hit a vehicle with 6 people inside. Ariel Harrison is along Highway 40 near the reservoir.
UHP says the driver was westbound on Highway 40 when she came around that curve, lost control, and went into oncoming traffic. Troopers say 2 adults and 4 children were in the Yukon that was hit. The driver and passengers were all taken by ambulance to Utah Valley. UHP says reports of the crash came in just before 11. They needed to close traffic in both directions along the highway with backup lasting for about 2 hours. As Utah preps for a series of storms this week, troopers ask that drivers make note of the conditions before heading out.
Right here where we are, just
one
past the
kill.
crash scene here, is the turnoff to go to Strawberry Reservoir. It's a very dangerous stretch of road. We have a lot of accidents, a lot of incidents out here, especially when it's snowing.
Right now, the roads are covered in snow. Just an extra reminder to take things slow and not be out on the roads if you don't need to. Reporting near Strawberry Reservoir, Ariel Harrison, KUTV 2 News.
Developing tonight, police say a shooting in Salt Lake City this afternoon may have been in self-defense. It happened at the Palmer Court apartment complex on 999 South Main Street. Police say 3 men were inside the complex when they got into some sort of argument. The argument moved outside, and a man pulled out a knife. Police say that one of the other men shot the man with the knife, and the shooter is cooperating with officers. The person who was shot is expected to survive. New details tonight on a crash in the Rose Park neighborhood. People who live nearby say that it sounded like an explosion. The accident happened last night near 6th North and 9th West. Police say 3 people were seriously hurt, and as Amanda Gilbert spoke with one neighbor who heard it all.
Mark Jackson was on his front porch when a car sped by.
She had to be going 80.
Moments later,
all of a sudden I hear a boom.
So he hopped in his car and drove down the road to see this. Police say one car T-boned another at this intersection. All 3 adults have serious injuries. Jackson ran up to one vehicle to see if he could help.
They just said that they were okay. They were pretty shaken up. And I don't think because they were covered with airbags. So they couldn't even see what was going on.
Not far away.
I was laying in bed and I heard what sounded like an explosion.
Christina Corbett woke up.
My adrenaline was pumping.
After hearing the crash outside.
And then I saw through the front window a mangled vehicle out here with the lights on and everything. So I rushed out to see if anybody was in there. They were okay. There were 2 people in there. One guy was groaning.
A scary situation, and police are asking people in the area if they have Ring doorbell or security footage, since witnesses like Jackson say one of the drivers was speeding.
Also, we are investigating whether alcohol was also part of this reason for the crash.
Oh, I hope that everything turns out okay for all 3 of them. And let this be a reminder.
It was an 18-year-old girl, a 40-year-old man, and 61-year-old woman injured in the crash. Names are not being released at this time, but please just be safe, especially with New Year's around the corner. And if you can help, we have the information for police on our news app. Amanda Gilbert, KUTV 2 News.
Covering Weber County Police investigating a serious crash that happened on top of Trapper's Loop. 2 vehicles were involved in this crash. First responders had to pry one driver out of a wrecked vehicle and rush that person to the hospital for treatment. Investigators say roads were icy at the time of today's crash, and they're calling on everyone to slow down. New details from South Salt Lake. 3 suspects connected to a deadly shooting in a Winco parking lot back in May are now in custody. We're told Proof Terrell Jones and McKenna Lynn Cummins were arrested by police in Oakland, California last week. They're now awaiting extradition back to Utah. The 3rd suspect in the case, Stefan Deshaun Coleman, turned himself in last month. Police say that the group shot Romeo Charles Stevens 3 times near a grocery store near 21st South and Main Street. South Salt Lake police say that the suspects are facing murder, aggravated robbery, and obstruction of justice charges. We're covering Washington County, where a man is dead and a police canine is recovering after a shooting and stabbing in Hurricane. Police got a call last night of a man yelling near the city cemetery. When they arrived, they say 46-year-old Jose Palacios Piscasio drove away erratically and then crashed. Police say that he then walked into a stranger's home near 4th West and 2nd North. When officers went inside, they say that Piscasio stabbed their canine officer Rico in the neck. Officers then shot and killed Piscasio.
When they went inside, ultimately there was confrontation between the two of them. Our police canine, Rico, was sent in after the suspect, subsequently stabbed in his neck.
Rico is now at a clinic in Las Vegas getting emergency care. We're told that he's doing better tonight. The shooting is being investigated by the Washington County Critical Incident Task Force. Now, back in 2018, we did a story on Rico when he joined the Hurricane Police Department. There he is, beautiful dog. Rico is a narcotics dog and was the second animal officer in Hurricane. Rico joined the department August of 2018, and you can find that past story online at KUTV.com. All right, switching gears a little bit here. Here in Salt Lake, we have had some flight cancellations, most of which from Southwest Airlines. According to FlightAware, nearly 70% of Southwest Airlines flights have been canceled across the country today. Thousands more already canceled later this week. We spoke to Salt Lake International Airport to hear what goes on behind the scenes.
It's been a very frustrating holiday weekend for travel. Everyone is working at the airport and with the airlines to make sure passengers can get to their destinations. We're seeing upwards of 30,000 passengers coming through the front door on these busy days.
Here in Salt Lake, not as many issues as other major cities. According to FlightAware, 28 flights have been canceled out of Salt Lake International with 67 delays. Now, one flight making it out of Salt Lake International, the Utah Utes football team. The airport tweeted out these photos today. The Utes are headed to California for the Rose Bowl. And we're going to be in Pasadena next week covering the Rose Bowl in full when the Utes go up against Penn State. All right, so if you are planning a trip to Arches National Park next year, you may need to reserve some time. From April 3rd to October 3rd, Arches is using a temporary timed entry system to help manage traffic. If you're entering the park in a vehicle, you're going to need a timed ticket and a valid park pass if you don't want to pay the entrance fee. You'll need a ticket to enter the park from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can visit the park without a ticket before or after those times. Next on 2 News at 7, the Supreme Court makes a decision when it comes to Title 42. The expected impact on migration just ahead. A reminder, the KUTV 2 News, always on, whether it's your phone, tablet, or TV. You can stream our newscast on the KUTV mobile app, the Stir app, and the News On app. You can share it with people in your life who have cut the cord from cable. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I got it. How to nourish a plant. How to rescue a plant. How to... Where to buy a new plant.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Check
Die.
out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-316-5724 or go to sonobello.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. Did
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com. Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
My name is Austin James. As a musician living with diabetes, finger sticks can be a real challenge. That's why I use the Freestyle Libre 2 system. With a painless 1-second scan, I know my glucose numbers without finger sticks. Now I'm managing my diabetes better, and I've lowered my A1C from 8.2 to 6.7.
Take the mystery out of managing your diabetes and lower your A1C. Now you know. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us.
Discover, Plan, Do. The Salt Lake Home Show presented by Mountain America Credit Union. January 6th through 8th at the Mountain America Expo Center. This is the ideal place to find great deals, new ideas, and practical advice. Buy tickets early and save at saltlakehomeshow.com.
You bet your life.
Favorite holiday? Christmas?
Gab, give me that money. This is a gift from Uncle Jack. Spreading sleigh loads of cheer.
I like the whole kid thing.
Look at Santa. X, what are you going to say? Duh. This holiday season. Watch You Bet Your Life. Weeknights at 8 on KJazz.
We'll figure out exactly how much your case is worth and fight for every dollar you deserve.
You don't know what we do or what we sacrifice or the price we pay for the job.
Chicago PD!
You need people like me doing the things regular cops are unwilling to do.
Chicago PD on KMYU.
Tonight, the Supreme Court has issued an emergency order keeping COVID-era restrictions on immigration in place on the southern border until the justices can hear arguments from both sides. Skylar Henry has more details from Washington, D.C.
The Supreme Court has told the Biden administration it can end Title 42, the Trump-era policy limiting entry into the U.S. because of the pandemic. The order, handed down by Chief Justice John Roberts, mandates the Biden administration continue to enforce Title 42 for now. The court will hear arguments on the case in February and then make a decision later in 2023. More than a dozen Republican governors had sued the Biden administration to keep the order in place. The administration admitted in a court filing that it expected to see a big increase in migration if Title 42 was lifted, potentially even doubling the number of migrants already crossing the border. El Paso has extended an emergency declaration as it struggles to accommodate the growing migrant population arriving daily.
There are babies, there are little kids here, there are all kinds of people here.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott has responded by busing migrants out of Texas, including the latest destination. A bus dropped off migrants outside Vice President Kamala Harris's Washington residence in sub-freezing temperatures on Christmas Eve. The White House called it a cruel, dangerous, and shameful stunt. The governor's office responded saying the White House is full of a bunch of hypocrites. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
New video tonight from Ohio showing some scary moments as a police officer on the side of the highway narrowly avoids being hit by a truck. And we're about to show you the crash, but listen to the impact.
Hang tight. 16 radio, my car just got smashed. We need another unit.
Wow. So what you're looking at, this video, it was taken from the police officer's dash camera. That officer was helping another driver, and when you see him jump on the median for safety or before the truck hits the passenger side of his police cruiser, this happened on Christmas Day in Wallaby, Ohio, and police are saying that neither the officer nor the driver were hurt. Thank goodness. All right, happening right now, Utah's Hogle Zoo hosting a more inclusive holiday celebration, a Zoo Light Silent Night. So what the zoo is doing is recognizing those who are more sensitive to loud noises, lights, and smells. The Zoo Lights displays have reduced flashing, lower music, sensory-friendly activities for the whole family, and Zoo Light Silent Night goes until 9 o'clock tonight. You have to buy tickets ahead of time. Tonight at 10, we are learning more about what's called long COVID, where patients report debilitating symptoms lasting weeks or even months. Although more than $1 billion is being spent on research, some patients say that it's still hard to convince doctors their symptoms are real. Coming up tonight on 2 News at 10, some changes in the way long COVID is seen by medical providers and what you can do to get proper care.
Don't forget
With
to
several winter storms
get
moving in this week, we are expecting avalanche dangers to increase right now. There is an avalanche watch in effect for the backcountry in northern Utah. And it's been raining here in the valley today as heavy wet snow falls up in the mountains. With this new layer of snow, the Utah Avalanche Center says that dangers could be rising over the next few days.
The avalanche danger on a curve, we're just stepping onto the steep part right now. So the avalanche danger is going to be rising. And it's going to stay elevated for quite some time.
A winter weather advisory in place for the mountains now through Thursday. The Utah Avalanche Center updates its website every morning with statewide avalanche forecast and travel advice. So the rain is here, snow on the way for parts of the mountains. Chief Meteorologist Sterling Polson has our first alert forecast. It's good to see all of this moisture, though.
Yeah, it's very good to see this weather pattern, and it's going to stick around for several days. So more on the way. 55 degrees today. This will probably be the warmest day of the next 7 days. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will be the warmest day of the next 7. That's an amazing temperature today. 45 in Provo, 41 in Hanksville. Vernal did manage to squeak up to 23 today. I think they're going to mix out a little bit over the next 24 to 36 hours and maybe warm up a few degrees because we have a cold front coming in, which is moving toward the south and east, and it's going to be bringing another shot of cold air into northern Utah. But this is really bitter cold air. This is just Pacific cold air coming in from the northwest, so it'll drop us into the 30s. Mid to upper 30s will continue to be close to normal for this time of the year. As we zoom in a little bit, though, you can see that we've got a little bit of thunderstorm activity here across southeastern Idaho, and that is the cold front that's headed our direction. And you can see that a little bit of lightning up around Pocatello, Grace, Idaho, Soda Springs, all these areas, seeing some kind of a snow squall situation moving through along that cold front. Zooming in a little closer, you can actually see that line of storms right here. So a little bit of lightning right here popping up just to the north and west, just to the west of Soda Springs. So this is a very unstable atmosphere producing some very interesting weather across the region. We've got some rain and snow showers pretty much statewide across eastern Utah. It's been snow most of the day. The western part of the state, we've seen rain most of the day. But as this cold front, which is right here, moves in tonight, it'll drop our temperatures down and give us that opportunity to get a little bit of snow. I don't think we'll see a lot of accumulation, but you can see those low temperatures dropping down to freezing mark in most places. Park City down to 23. And it does look like by about between 11 o'clock and midnight and 1 a.m., the precipitation chances go up quite a bit as that cold front comes through the Wasatch Front early tomorrow morning. It should be pretty much moving out for the morning commute, but I think we will see a few snow showers lingering. 36 in Provo tomorrow, 37 in Richfield, 52 in St. George, and you can see most of the state seeing some type of weather, whether it's rain or snow. This is the snow we'll see tomorrow morning around 3 a.m. And then as we move toward the commute, things kind of start to clear out a little bit when we start to see a little snow down around Richfield, down towards Cedar City on I-15 and across Interstate 80. There could be a little bit, or Interstate 70, I should say. We'll see some snow, and also the Moab area will see some snow tomorrow morning. So then things clear out for Thursday. Thursday's kind of an in-between day before our next storm moves in. Okay, the Rose Bowl forecast, Monday 60 degrees, but they may be flirting with a few showers. Saturday 61, Sunday 62 with rain showers. Monday it says partly cloudy, so let's keep our fingers crossed on that one. 50s, upper 50s, upper 40s,
Happy
low 50s
New Year.
forecast in southern Utah, and overnight lows in the 30s. It does cool off to near freezing as we move into Monday morning, and there's a good chance of showers just about every day. For Salt Lake City, we'll see rain and snow showers tomorrow. Maybe some sunshine by afternoon. Thursday, a little break, morning flurries, scattered showers on Friday, and then rain and snow showers on Saturday and Sunday. Bring in the new year with a little bit of moisture. And we'll be back right after this.
Brought to you by Performance Automotive in Bountiful. You're the #1 reason we're in business. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
Boy, by man.
Ram, built to serve.
Due to lie.
Total value is plus. No monthly payments for 90 days on select 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 models in dealer stock.
Welcome to the Splash Zone. The A1 double cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. is back with charbroiled beef, onion rings, and Swiss, covered in savory A1 sauce. Bite into the A1 double cheeseburger starting at $3.49, only at Carl's Jr.
The story of a country line dancer who gave her pain to boot. This is Shelley.
Once I start dancing, I forget where I am.
So what was tripping her up?
Foot pain, knee pain, and back pain.
Then she got fitted for good feet arch supports.
It was magical. I knew, oh my gosh, this is what I need to stay on the dance floor.
And stay there, Shanna does.
That's my happy place. I'm not going to stop.
Step in for your free fitting
1, 2, 3, 4. See you later. Goodbye.